Hello, Pinky. Good evening.
Uh, Good evening, teacher.
Yes, thank you so much for agreeing with me to study tonight because I'm afraid that I couldn't make it tomorrow in your original schedule because I started working at a bank just this week on Monday, and since then I um I always got home at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that tomorrow I won't make it on your schedule. So it's the same thing with my other students who have the same time as you, just like yesterday and Monday. So I changed them. Some of them will have makeup classes, or some of them are scheduled like late at night, only if they're available. Yes. Okay. But by the way, Pinky, tonight is my last time here in
Yeah.
Bees. Yes, because my last day is December 4, okay? And that is Wednesday, and we don't have schedule on Wednesday. So this is gonna be my last time teaching you tonight.
Mm,
Did I ever tell you that I already submitted my resignation in Bees?
yeah.
Did I tell you last week, or this is your first time hearing it from me?
Uh, you told me last week.
Oh, well, that's great because I did not surprise you. Yes. Okay. So anyway, have you eaten dinner yet, Pinky?
I have ate dinner yet. I think it has been for 20 minutes.
Okay. Yes. So how's the weather in your place right now, Pinky?
It is cool and a little bit cold.
Oh wow. Similar here in my place. By the way, Pinky, I remember that your mom is also a banker, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like what time does she usually go home?
She goes home at uh 6 p.m. In the evening and 12 a.m. in the afternoon.
Oh wow. Is that always, or does she have to do overtime sometimes?
Uh, Recently,
Oh, just recently. So she was able to go home at 6 o'clock, right?
yes.
Okay, what is the position of your mom at the bank that she works with, Pinky?
Uh, Sorry, but I don't know how to uh, tell it in English.
It's all right. I'll just describe me. What does she do at the bank? Is she the boss at the bank? Is she the one handling cash at the bank?
I think she is a manager. Uh,
All right. So actually, there are two types of manager at the bank. The branch manager, who is not handling cash, okay, and the service manager, who is handling cash at the end of the day together with the tellers. Tellers is just like me, who is handling transactions every day, from making deposits to withdrawals and other daily transaction. That's our responsibility. Then the service manager will help us, or will check whether we balance the, what's that, all the money at the end of the day. Okay, then the branch manager is the one who actually manage the branch in that area, but the branch manager is not always in the bank, okay, because he is also looking for clients who will deposit at our bank, like that. So, what does your mom do? The service manager or the branch manager?
I think she does both of the the types of managers.
Okay. Maybe it's maybe the structure of, I mean, the organizational structure of the bank in your country is different from my country. Yes. Okay. But if you're saying that your mom can go home by 6 o'clock and 12, like that is a fixed time for her to go home, then that means she is the head in her branch. She's the branch manager. Same thing with our branch manager. By 5:30 in the afternoon, our branch manager will say goodbye to everyone. Okay. But we tellers, together with the service manager, are still inside the bank, counting the money, checking of if whether all the transactions are done. That's why we have to do overtime like that.
Yes.
But for the branch manager, of course, they are our boss, and they're not responsible for the daily transaction, so they can go home exactly on time.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that is your mom too, because you're for how many years, Pinky, has your mom working at a bank?
I think he has been working for as a banker for over 20 years. I use West.
Oh yes, then your mom's position is in what do we call that one? Is I mean your mom has a high position at the bank. Yeah, because my position at the bank is just for entry level. That means I have no experience. So of course I'm gonna be a teller. If you're gonna tell your mom about being a teller, then yeah, she would say that yes, being a teller, you really have to work overtime and make sure that all transactions are correct. If the transaction is not correct and you've got shortage, or you've got more money than what it should be, then that means you have to find which part of the process have you mistaken. Yes, like that. Your mom will truly understand how it is to work at a bank because she is a banker. But anyway, Pinky, okay. Could you still remember what we've learned last time?
Uh, no.
No, all right. Okay. Actually, last time we are now in unit 6, and we've learned um different TV programs. Can you remember that one?
Uh, yes.
Yes. So what are the different TV programs that you remember, Pinky?
Comedies.
Mm.
Um, Peace. Show.
Very good.
Sports. Uh, hmm, and cartoons. Um, Cooking show. I think, and the programs about animals that I can't remember how to call it.
Okay, actually, you are correct. Very good because you remember most of them. Nice. Okay, and if you can still remember, we've finished part 2 of Unit 6, which is about going out. All right. So
Yeah.
for tonight, we are going to continue with part 3. So I'm going to ask you questions and I encourage you to answer in a complete sentence. Are you ready, Pinky?
Yes.
All right. So do you read reviews before you see a film, Pinky?
Yes. Uh, Sometimes I watch the reviews on YouTube before I see a film.
Very good. So why do you do that?
Uh, I don't know. I just do it as a role. But sometimes not every films I watch. Uh, uh, Not every film.
Yes, Pinky.
Uh, I do it as a rule, but uh, uh, I don't watch the reviews. Or I don't do it with all the film, just some of them.
All right. Okay, why do you think, what do you think are the advantages if we read reviews before we watch the film?
Because I will understand the uh understand the details and the content of the films.
That is right. Very good. And of course, you will know if that film is really good and if whether it is worth seeing or worth paying. Yes.
Yes.
Because there are so many like what do we call it? Trailers or thrillers? Trailers. Yeah, there are so many trailers of the film that are so good, but when we see it in actual, like the whole film, we could conclude that, oh, it was just a waste of my time because the film was not so good as we expected it from the trailer. That's why reviews is important. Okay. So do you ever watch films in English with subtitles, Pinky?
I always watch film in English with subtitles, but Vietnamese
What what
Vietnamese
do you mean?
subtitle.
Like English films but Vietnamese subtitles, right?
Yes.
Okay. So why is that, Pinky?
To understand what the characters say because I can't understand all all the uh word and sentence they say.
Yes, that is right. That is actually one of the good way to improve your English. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and you will improve your listening skill with that one because you're only listening to them and you are watching at the same time, but you're not watching any words. You're just listening to what they're saying. But with the help of the Vietnamese subtitles, then you will know what they're saying. How about English film with English subtitles, Pinky? Have you ever watched that kind of film?
Yes, but I just understand a little.
A little, all right. Okay. Actually, me, when I was your age, I couldn't understand too. Like, if the movie is English and it doesn't have subtitle, I always ask question to my dad. Why did it happen? Oh, who is blah blah blah? Like all the WH question together with H. I've already asked my dad. And you know what? Even though that movie is English, I would still turn on the English subtitle so that I can just read. Yes. Okay. And it actually helped me to improve my reading skills in English and my vocabulary. because instead of just listening, I am reading at the same time. And it actually made me to become a fast reader. Yes, that's why I also recommend if you watch English movies, um, if you could understand the movie as a whole, then instead of turning on subtitles in Vietnamese, try to turn on subtitles in English like
Yes.
that because that will really help you, Pinky. Okay, so Pinky, question number three. Think of the last time that you went to see a film, play, or concert. Did you have to book early or did you buy tickets on the door?
Uh, I asked my friend to book online because that film is uh new and that film was new and it made out of tickets before we go to the cinema, so we have to book online.
That is right. Very good. Okay, because sometimes when you just when you will just walk in and buy tickets, they run out of the ticket. And you just wasted your time, your money for the gas of your car. Then also, yeah, it's just a waste of time. So it's better to book early so that you will really know for sure whether you will go or not. Okay, that's great, Pinky. So now question number four, Pinky. How often do you buy refreshments at the cinema?
Uh, I'd rather I would rather bring my own water because uh refreshments at the cinema uh it is uh
Yeah.
isn't uh qual is no quality assurance, I think. So uh
Mm,
I should bring my food to simmer uh and I don't want to spend my money buying food that are unqualified food.
that is right. And in addition to that one, Pinky, the food that they sell at the cinema are unhealthy. Yes, so
Yes,
that's good because you're just bringing your own food. Okay, do they allow food that you bought outside from the cinema?
I don't know, but I will put it in my bag and go to the cinema. They they don't know about it.
Ah, so you sneak in, right?
Yes,
Yes, because usually when you go to the cinema, they don't allow food, especially foods that you bought outside from the cinema. Yes, unless if you bought it in the cinema, then they will allow it. That's also for their that is also one of their marketing skill. What's that? Yeah, marketing strategy. Yeah, so of course, since it's not allowed to bring food inside the cinema, then people would just buy their food. Yes, but well, that's
yeah,
great because you're so smart and you sneak it in. And actually, there's no penalty if you are caught because it's not actually a crime. You're just being wise. Yes, and that's actually great, Pinky, because you've thought about it. And yes, that way you can save your money. Yeah, instead of just eating popcorn, you can eat other food that are healthy. So great, Pinky. So do you prefer to listen to music at home, Pinky, or to go out to see live music? Then why?
uh, I prefer to listen to music at home because uh I can save my money and I don't like the crowds.
Hmm. All right. What kind of music do you like listening to, Pinky?
Uh, I don't know because what whenever I saw a good song, I will listen to it. Whatever is whatever is types.
So whatever you're okay with any genres of music, right? Whether it's whether it's classical music, pop, rap, love songs, like that. Well, that's great because you're not very picky. Like, do you have a specific band or artist that you like listening to, Pinky? Like, for example, oh, Taylor Swift. Do you know Taylor
Yeah,
Swift?
yes, and I listening to her music, her songs.
Wow, very good. So what is your favorite song of Taylor?
Mm, I think it is uh, they they are enchanted and blank
Mm.
space.
Oh yes. Yeah, I've known them too. I've known them too. Does Taylor have a concert in Vietnam? Like the
Uh,
Eras tour?
uh, I think she hasn't gone to Vietnam to have concert yet.
Yeah, same thing in the Philippines too. Like she never planned or she never considered coming to the Philippines for the Eras tour. She's only going
Mm,
to other countries. In Asia, she went to Japan and Singapore. Yes. And in
Um,
Europe, she went to the UK. Yeah, and in
yes,
America, of course, she's been to many states in the US. Yeah.
yes.
If there would be an Eras tour concert of Taylor in Vietnam, would you buy a ticket, Pinky, just to see Taylor Swift live?
Uh, I think it maybe not. Because I'm actually not a fan of Taylor. I just like her
Mm.
song.
Ah, okay. Well, that's reasonable, Pinky. Well, me, even though that I am a fan of her, I wouldn't buy a ticket. Why? It costs an arm and leg to buy a ticket. Even though that I have that kind of money, I would rather spend it to other necessities because I have priorities in life too. And you know what? There is actually like Eras tour nationwide at the cinema, which only costs $3 per head. So I would just go there if I want to see Taylor Swift, or if I really don't want to spend time, then I'll just go on YouTube. There are so many playlists of Taylor in YouTube. Okay, so question number six, Pinky. Can young people afford to go to the cinema in your town? And how much is the admission?
Uh, yes, young people can afford to go to the cinema, but kids uh uh with must have to go to the cinema with their parents. The ticket or admission is about 60,000 dong or 70,000 dong. It costs a little over $2.
Oh wow, this is very cheap actually. What about for the adults? Is it the same price?
It depends on the people who go to cinema, if we are if we are the kids, is will be cheap, but the if we are adults, it may be more uh, a little more expensive.
Okay. Yeah, I understand that one. Actually, here it depends to the movie, but usually here in my area, it's just around $3 to $10. The most expensive is $10, and the cheapest is $3. Yes, it
Yeah.
actually depends to what kind or what movie do you like watching. Okay, so would you rather see your favorite actor Pinky on the screen or on stage? Then why?
Mm, yes, because uh, I will I will feel very happy and uh, fascinated because I will feel very happy and fascinated when I see my favorite actor on the screen or on stage. But I rather see my favorite actor in real life.
Yes, that's right. But actually, on stage means in real life. But okay, there is a little chance that you could actually touch them or
Yeah,
even have an eye contact with them because of course that actor is famous, so everyone would love to see him or her in person. Okay, unless if you are very important person, then yeah, you can actually meet and greet your favorite actor. Okay,
yeah.
so here, last one, Pinky. Some people are fantastic actors. How about you, Pinky? Are you good at acting?
Not really because uh, I sometimes I am shame. I am shamed, and I sputter is uh is uh a big minus point in acting.
Okay. So, yes, of course, that is okay because we have our own strengths and weaknesses. Okay, you are not good at acting, but you are good on other things. Okay, so what are you good at, Pinky?
Mm, I think I am good at drawing and
Oh, see.
sing.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Good at drawing and sing.
And singing. Wow, see? So, yes, you're not good at acting, but you're good in drawing and singing. So, that is actually something that makes you a talented person. Yeah, me, I'm not good at acting, I'm not good at drawing and dancing. But there are many areas too that I am very good at. Yes, just like um probably singing. Yes.
Mm,
Playing the drums. Yes, I'm also good at it, but just the basic ones. Yes. And playing sports, no, I don't have any sports. Yeah. Why do I say that I'm not good at acting, Pinky? Because whenever I tell lies, the other people can immediately detect that that is a lie. Because of course I'm not good at acting and they can actually see it in my facial expression that I am telling lies. Like for example, like to my boyfriend or to my mom, I'm gonna tell lies to them. Okay, they would actually immediately notice that don't tell lies because your eyes and your face are telling the opposite like that.
yeah.
I am immediately caught. That's why I'm not good at acting. Okay, but anyway, thank you so much for sharing your experiences and um, uh, answering my questions here, Pinky. By the way, Pinky, since we're going to have a 50 minutes class, I want you to join again for the remaining 20 minutes class. All right, Pinky? Then we'll continue with grammar, present perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so see you later, Pinky. See you in a bit.